Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. At this point, my TikTok is literally the world's scariest place because my TikTok, the comment section on my TikTok videos are like, people genuinely have no idea what they're saying. Recently on TikTok, I actually uploaded a video where I think it was like me talking about my grandparents, and my grandparents always speak Punjabi or Urdu. And as soon as that video went live on TikTok, literally everyone, I feel like the entire world went crazy. So today I thought I'm gonna sit here and react to my TikTok comments part 4 or 5. Hang on a second, let me check. I feel like this is definitely part 5 now because I've done so many of these, but let me check to see if this is actually part 4 or part 5. I feel like it's actually part 4. If I scroll down, yeah, so part 4. And not gonna lie guys, these videos, this is basically like a little series on my channel of me reacting to my TikTok comments. So welcome to part 4. So I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, smash big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get started. I personally think that TikTok is actually one of those places where if you actually upload a video and it does pretty well, then good for you. But also, if you actually upload a video and people start hating on the video, then not gonna lie guys, I genuinely feel sorry for you. I mean, not gonna lie, every single time when I actually upload the exact same video as someone else, that person will get really nice comments, but on my video, I will literally get the most sarcastic comments. I mean, not gonna lie, I do receive some really nice comments. Like, I feel like there's one person out of like that many comments I got on this specific video said, okay, I kind of get where you're coming from. Literally everyone, they were like, what are you talking about? So like I was saying, recently I did a video where it wasn't like a bad video and it wasn't like a good video. Basically in that video I kind of explained that basically I hate it when my grandparents tell me to speak Urdu or Punjabi where my national first language is English. And I posted a video on TikTok, and basically this video guys, right, this video has got 41.9 thousand views, which is actually pretty crazy because that just came just like that. And this video is literally the first video that's got over 100 comments. Even my wedding haul review, the one that actually went viral, I think it was the Grand Bradford, that video I think actually got like 72 comments or 62 comments, I have no idea. But this video, genuinely guys, it got over 100 comments, and it was my first video that literally got over 100 comments. And the comment section on this video is pretty crazy. This morning I genuinely woken up to 35 comments, and I thought, okay, maybe it's 35 new comments, but it was 35 comments of 2 people going back and forward, giving their point. I'm like, guys, just give it a rest. Now, this one person who I really respect, actually called Header, and I'll leave like his account like details on here because I actually follow him, and not gonna lie, he literally gives really good advice. He said, brother, remember this, our first language may be English because we were born in England, but we are not English. Your heritage is part of your identity, therefore your grandparents are 100% spot on. And then obviously I replied saying that, oh right, I do know both Urdu and Punjabi. When I try to speak it, my English comes out. I feel like now my Urdu and Punjabi are literally like not spot on, but like I don't mix it up. And he said to me, that's fine bro, my Urdu is also 100% not there, but it's important that you don't forget where your roots have come from. So with this guy, I kind of get like where he, you know, actually was coming from. And of all the people, I feel like him and someone else literally gave really good points, whereas everyone else went pretty crazy. Someone said, I agree, but does it matter? I agree, it doesn't matter. Being a British born Pakistani, my personal identity is British because I grew up here. I have British values. I can never relate to people who came from Pakistan. We have different life experience. And then someone commented, you were born here, you speak English, you have an English passport, you pay English taxes, you are English. Yes, of course, you're proud of your grandparents, Pakistani, Indian, etc. heritage, but bottom line, the lad is correct. You are English. Cool. And then they basically 35 plus replies of like, you know, people back forward having like a personal conversation on my TikTok. Guys, if you guys are literally having like a personal conversation on my TikTok, like just follow each other and go into that person's DMs and like, you know, have a private conversation. Not on my TikTok. I mean, not gonna lie, it does do good for my engagement, so Thank you. English passport doesn't exist, only British passport. Okay? Someone said, your accent sounds like English, is your second language though? And there's me replying, because possibly I don't sound English. I never really understand why people cling so strongly to their mother tongue after moving away from their country of origin. Most, if not all, especially given the restriction imposed by the government, will end up marrying within the UK. That means the cultural and the family connection to the Indian subcontinent via a spouse is effectively broken. Their children are unlikely to holiday in India or Pakistan. Instead, they will be taking budget trips around Europe or heading to the Middle East. And if they do travel further, I feel that it's far more likely to be a place like Indonesia or Malaysia, not the homeland people keep insisting on perceiving. Now, this guy's comment, I do get where he's actually coming from, because throughout my entire life, me and my family, the only country I've been to is Pakistan, because obviously my dad is actually from Pakistan. So when I was younger, every single time we go to Pakistan, and I think we go there for 3 or 4 weeks, or sometimes 5 or 6 weeks. I remember in 2012, we went there for the entirety of our summer holidays, and at that time, summer holidays, it was 8 weeks. So we were in Pakistan for 2 months, and not like guys, it was pretty crazy. I do get where this guy's coming from, because say that if you came from Pakistan and you get married to someone in the UK, then obviously your kids' holidays are genuinely going to be to Pakistan or India or wherever you guys come from. So not gonna lie, I do feel sorry for those kids. Someone said fair point, but in my opinion, it really is a wasted opportunity when British born Pakistani don't learn Urdu, for example, when they already have good understanding of the basics. All it takes is a little effort and to be fluent in a second language in no time. There are endless benefits to being multilingual. Now, not gonna lie, I do get where this guy comes from, because obviously I know Spanish, I know French, I know Punjabi, I know a bit of Urdu and English. So not gonna lie, speaking a different language, especially when you go out, it has its reasons. So I get where this guy comes from. Brother, you have a Pakistani flag next to your name. By the way, I did not see that, so I will definitely 100% be removing that. Someone said 100% agree with you, English is your first language. Someone said, why is the flag in your name then? And like I said, I need to remove it. Someone said, a dog born in a stable doesn't make him a horse. That comment I didn't understand, because it just basically didn't relate to my point. And then this comment I actually really appreciate it, because it's a blessed to know two language. It doesn't mean you're fresh or from back home, as some people will take it that way. It's very simply getting around in your community and country with your own people speaking mother tongue, with people outside your culture speak English. Very simple, and that is something that I do all the time. And it is English, but it's good to know other languages. And yeah, it possibly is. Your mother tongue is Urdu or Punjabi, but your first language is English. See, I don't understand when people say this, your mother tongue is either Punjabi or Urdu, but your first language is English. But your mother tongue is where you're born, so obviously my mother tongue will be English, I think. I have no idea. Someone said, keep practicing, you will get it. And that's actually pretty good advice. Someone said, it's not a problem bro, just don't move your head while speaking mate, with the love heart emoji. And okay, pretty cool. Someone said try radio next time. It's because our thoughts are in English. I start off in broken Urdu and finish off speaking English, and I reply back saying yes, I'm completely the same. Someone said you'll learn English eventually because you live here, but I'm beyond grateful my parents made me speak Urdu before any other language. And possibly this guy actually came from Pakistan to the UK, whereas I was actually born in the UK. So obviously in a Pakistani household with Pakistani natives, you expect to speak their language and respect their culture. You have all your life to speak English elsewhere. Language preservation is important if you care about your country. Especially speak Urdu or Punjabi. I know we Asians are born in the UK, but we'll always be Asians in white man eyes, not English. Be proud of your heritage. That's also a really good value point. Basically, I had to go through any of these comments, and not gonna lie guys, they actually are a really good point. Someone said, bro, it literally ain't that deep. And I said, yeah, I know, it's made a valid point, and everyone's going crazy. So yeah. Someone said, 30 seconds of my life, I ain't not getting back. And I had no idea that my video was 30 seconds. So I'm sorry about that. Guys, these comments are literally crazy. Yeah, someone said, bro, please start a podcast. And not like guys, that was literally the most interesting video, like comment. Maybe I might start a podcast. I have no idea. So guys, I basically had an issue with my SD card because the storage is actually full. But like I was saying, not gonna lie, my TikTok comment section is actually pretty funny because every single time when I actually upload a video on TikTok, one of the first things that I do is actually check the comment section because people just go pretty crazy. Like I can literally upload the most randomest video and say the most randomest things, and people think I'm actually serious by saying that when in reality I'm actually not. Not gonna lie, there are a few people that actually get what I'm saying and be like, yeah, I get what you're saying and stuff like that, but the majority of them, not gonna lie guys, they go pretty crazy. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you did, smash big thumbs up, subscribe down below. Let me know guys if you want part 6. Actually, this was part 4. Let me know if you guys actually want part 5 because this actually might be a series on my channel because the more that I basically upload TikToks on my page, the more interesting comments I actually get. So maybe I might do a part 5. I have no idea. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy and I will see you all for a brand new video very soon. Peace.